All kinds of things prompt people to call me. And one of the main things is work. They want to look better at work. They want a promotion. They want a more professional image. Or they've been told that they need to kick it up a notch for work. But it could be anything. It could be you're ready to date again after a divorce. You're ready to, you've just lost a bunch of weight and nothing fits. You know, your kids have left the house and now you realize how much time you've spent with them, and now there's been no time spent on you and you're frumpy, right? Or you just can't find anything to wear in your closet. You caught a glimpse of yourself in the mirror at some place and thought, this cannot be happening. and so, you know, it really doesn't matter what the reason is, but it seems like but there has to be a motivation. Nobody just calls because they want to see what it's like to work with a stylist. It's something that they want to get from here to there. So the first step is the consultation, the style talk at your house. And I like to come to your house because I get a lot more information about you from there than I could say in office. I like to see the way you put your space together. I like to get a sense of you in your comfort zone, right? Into where you relax. And I'm really looking for a sense of your personality. And I get that from the house. And you know, I had a client that I thought was really very, very close to where she needed to be, but she just had some tweaks, just a few things here and there that I thought that would make her a superstar. And she hadn't quite thought of herself that way, but throughout the whole process, she could see that really sophisticated superstar woman in herself, and we were able to bring it out. It was fantastic.
We sat down in a very casual, comfortable setting in my living room, and she brought out a book. And this book actually had a variety of styles within it, and she asked me to pick what styles resonated with me personally. I think the most important thing for me in that particular step is it showed me that Anne cared.
So when a client calls me for a consultation, they're typically in some kind of distress. They've tried over and over to make it work. They can't make it work, and so they're hopeful that if they call me, something can happen. Something good can happen for them. They're always a little bit nervous, and so I'm prepared for that, and I take that into consideration. So we sit down, and we don't go straight to the closet. We just have a chat, right? I want to know about the personality. I want to know about the lifestyle. I want to know whatever it is that she or he wants to tell me, so that I can get a good picture of who they are. I'm always aware that I've been invited into someone's home, into their closet, which is a very private place that no one gets to go. And so I have a deep respect for that when I get there and for their space. And so I know that they're anxious about it because they always want to clean up their closet, or they want to do something where the stylist is coming over, it's got to look perfect. And I say, no, don't do any of that. Just leave it how it is so I can see what you're really going through, what's really going on with you. That's the way that I can help you. But yeah, I know that people are nervous, and so I make it light and I make it fun. And yeah, sometimes we laugh at what's in your closet because it's funny. It's like, what's this? What were you thinking with this? But it's all in the process. It's all good.
In the next phase with Anne, and I'll tell you what, it was probably the most nerve-wracking for me, is Anne went to my closet just to see what I had, what type of clothes I had. And I will be honest with you, my closet it was a mess. It really was a mess. It was a conglomeration of so many things that I had accumulated over the years. So I was afraid, and I will be honest with you, I was insecure to have her go into my closet because I was afraid of what she would think.
So after we talk and I have a good sense of what they're going for, then I want to see the closet. And a lot of times they're like, oh no, I don't want you to see the closet. But I have told them over the phone, don't do anything to the closet. Don't clean it up, don't get rid of things, don't, just leave it just like it is so I can see what you go through on a daily basis. That's one of the ways that I begin to help you. So when I first looked at this closet, the first thing I thought was, there's too many clothes in here, way too many. You can't make it work when it's that packed. There's things like suitcases and boxes maybe, I don't know, a lot of things besides clothes. So my goal for my clients is that when we're finished with our work, the only thing that's going to be in that closet is things that they love, and I mean love, things that fit them, and things that add to the image that they want to portray. That's the only thing that's in there. And then that way, getting dressed is a breeze, because you're not picking through, oh, this doesn't fit, oh, this is too scratchy, oh, this is too hot. You're not picking through any of that. It's just everything that you love that fits and flatters you.
Next in the process is what I call pre-shopping, and that's where I go shopping for the client without the client, right? I'm going by myself. Sometimes they ask and they go, and I say no, because all you're going to do is look at the same thing that you always looked at before, and that's not what we're doing. So I'm going around sort of in my zone, picking things that I have decided are your personality and your lifestyle based on the consultation that we just had. And I pick out these things, and some of which I know are going to really surprise them. They're very different than the things that they have picked for themselves, and I put them on hold. Usually for about a day, and then the client comes and joins me, and her job is then to just try on everything, right? So, but there's some rules when it comes to trying it on. 1, you have to love it, okay? You absolutely have to love it. 2, it has to fit you and look good on you, fit you and flatter you. And 3, it has to make you feel good now. It has to be, you know, the image that you're trying to portray now in your life, okay? Those 3 things, if you can answer yes to that, you can get it. If you can't, no, we leave it at the store.
I think I had the most fun when Anne went shopping for me. It was quite liberating to know and to realize that somebody that I trusted was out there on my behalf, who knew me, who had taken the time to get to know me, was out there looking for clothes that would make me look good. So she went out and she pre-shopped, and was able to go to each store and set aside things that she knew that I would want. And then I met up with her, and we had a beautiful time. We met, we laughed, it was an incredible time. We went to each store, and we were able I was able to try on these clothes that she had pre-shopped for. And I'll be honest with you, there was something that was very impressive with Anne, because we would go to each store, and there would be one item that I would try on that she had picked out, and it was wonderful. And I would try it on by itself, and there was no pants or anything in that store to go with it. And what I didn't realize is Anne had in her head that this top that I was trying on at this shop went with those pants that were in another shop. She had it all in her head.
When somebody goes from not caring about what they have on, not caring about what they wear, not really thinking about how they look, to having things that they love, it's a big jump, right? And it makes them so happy, because they feel energized by that. They never thought about it before. They never thought clothing made such a big difference. But when they put on something that they love, rather than something that's just, whatever, I got it at Walmart, or, or just I just picked it up somewhere, or my cousin's hand-me-downs, that difference is significant. That difference is life-changing. And that's what we're going for.
The 4th step is where I come back to your house and make a book of outfits. The book of outfits is a combination of the things that you've already owned that we decided to keep, and the new things combined all together to make magical fashion for you and help you show up in your life the way that you want. I take photographs from, the jewelry, the shirts, the skirts, the shoes, the bags, all of it, and I arrange it really nice, and you just get page after page after page after page of outfits to wear in your life. I've been doing this so many years, a little over 10 years, and from that, there's a number of things that I know, and one of those things is that people are intimidated to come to a stylist. They think of celebrity stylists, they think of all kinds of things that might be intimidating for them. And really though, it's the change. Change is scary, because how do you know how someone's going to interpret your personality? How do you know you're not going to look foolish? I think that's really at the core of the fear. That's some people, and the other people, it's but now you can see me. A lot of people have been invisible for a long time, wearing black, gray, brown, just kind of blending in. Blenders, I call them, right? But once you work with me, you're not going to blend anymore. You're going to be visible. You're right. You're going to be visible, but you're going to love it. Only to your extent. You don't have to be as visible as I am, maybe, but you go from the shadows into the light, and that's scary. But through the process, you gain your confidence, and then you know you can do it.